Young boy.
Please sit. Now that we've had His Excellency meeting all the tables, I want to say that His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, has had a very busy schedule, and he has ensured that he's here, and he's asked us to be on time. So let's welcome him. Let's give him a big round of applause. State House is his official home, and he has made here the people's home. And I'm very happy that he has invited the hinterland students to join him in a dinner this evening. His Excellency, I know, not only from reading, but I've heard it said many times over, he was a student of Saints. And I know that there are some Saints students here who just met, and they were saying that they would speak about him at Saints all the time. Today, we have students here from the Liliendahl dorms, which is administered by the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs, and we are always very pleased to have the children. It's a program that the PPP civic government has expanded and enhanced since we came into office to ensure that the high achievers and those who have made the required eligible scholarship scores are brought to the city at the dorms, and they are able to attend the schools that they've been awarded. Many opt to stay in their regions, and in Region 2, I know they all opt to stay in Region 2, the Regina Multilateral. That's one of the schools that a lot of students who meet the scholarship scores are opting to go to. But today, it's your day. I want to say seasoned greetings and extend on behalf of the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs, the Ministry of Education, a very happy holidays. I know that everyone will be going home with the exception of one student who says he has extra lessons and he would like to use that time to continue to enhance his knowledge so that he will be fully prepared for his examination. So, Mr. President, I know you've met them from each table, and I will now invite you to say a few words to them, and they're willing to. Oh, Priya too? Okay, sorry, Priya. I thought you had a long, windy introduction already. So, over to Priya.
Thank you very much, Minister Pauline. So I think we get the privilege of congratulating President Ali for just receiving, and we're the first set of people who can do that publicly, for just receiving a very prestigious award in the United States. So let's congratulate President Ali. And for the remainder of time, sir, it will be us at this, the children from this dorm that first publicly congratulated you. We're very, very glad to welcome you on behalf of their Excellencies, President Ali and First Lady Arya Ali and their two very lovely boys. And President just drove straight from the airport to come here. And it was very easy for him to say not today, because I'm not sure if I can make it. When I come, I want to go hug up my babies and my wife. When I come, I want to go take off my shoes, wash my face, and do all those other things we do when we run home from a long trip or from being away. But I told him that I was worried that some of you would go home. I know Jada, for example, postponed going home today just to be here. And I know school is sort of finished this week. It's just next week is more or less just liming. And so he said, no, do it. I'll make sure I come. And that is the president you have with you. Someone who will try very hard to make sure, however he can, across the country, he tries to make your life better. I'm not going to spend long talking, because this is an evening of celebration of you and all that you have done and all that you are. I do want to recognize Marty D'Souza, our Deputy Chief Education Officer for Amerindian and Hinterland Education Development, and Marty has dealt with youth a lot of times, as well as Diona Reinhardt, whom you also know, because they come to the dorm and actually try to work out some of the kinks. I cannot go without recognizing Ryan Tulsi Ram, your DPS, but then your PS, sorry, from Amerindian Affairs. But then we have the persons in the dorm, Mr. Sukdeo and the dorm mothers who look like children, and the head cook and the admin officer, who, those are titles. They're your mommies and daddies in that dorm, and you know that in ways that you mightn't even like sometimes, because they might have to actually be strict sometimes with you, like parents would be strict with their children. And I want to say to you, on behalf of all these children, thank you very much for all you do every day to make their lives better. It's not easy leaving your home. It's not easy leaving your home to come out for an education. That will change. What President Ali's government is doing right now is building schools all across this country, so that if you want, you can stay there and get the same quality education that you're getting in Georgetown. He's not only building schools, he's making sure teachers are trained. Whatever resources, this morning I was in Monkey Mountain and I was at Campbelltown. And the same library in Campbelltown is the same library in Wilford Avenue, is the same library at St. Margaret's. We're not giving different resources to different people. We love all of you the same way. And I'm very, very happy to be a part of this that allows you to become the best you are able to become in your life. But to whom much is given, much is expected. So I expect a lot from all of you, and that doesn't mean you have to get 100% every term. It's fine to fail every now and then. The big thing when you fail is that you pick up yourself, dust off that awful feeling of failure, and carry on again. And you have it in you because you stayed where you were, whether it was Rupanau for Anika and Aisha and their brother, or Crowdar for Kian and his brother and this other little boy, or Mabaruma or Barteka, wherever you were, you stayed and you excelled. And that is the Guyana we want. That wherever we have children, their parents could get the best out of them, because the Irfan Ali government invests in that village. And so we're very, very happy to welcome you here today. A very, very Merry Christmas to all of you. And I will make sure that Tobias is not alone on Christmas Day. He'll be alone up to Christmas Day while he's going to his lessons, but he won't be alone, so you don't have to worry about him.
Thank you. But Priya, I was just saying, Priya said she was not going to be long, but she did a Pauline on you. So we're at a very special moment where His Excellency will bring to you what he wants to relate to you. He will be speaking with you and to you. But before he takes the microphone, I want to draw to your attention that His Excellency is a very astute leader. Across the international community, he's recognized for more than one thing. But he's also a very down-to-earth person. And his philosophy of a one Guyana actually expresses his character, where he wants to ensure that no one is left behind, that he's making himself available to everyone, and that Guyana's resources will benefit all of us. And the investment he's making across the country, including the hinterland, is a demonstration and evidence. We've just come back from the hinterland, commissioning schools, commissioning solar farms, and so on. And those are some of the commitments and promises he made, which are being fulfilled every single day. So at this point in time, I want to invite to the microphone His Excellency, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much, Pauline. Please have your seats. Thank you so much. I promise you, I'll try not to be long. I'm not promising not to be long. I'll try not to be long. You know, as Priya said, I just came back just before I met you. I did an interview with BBC, and now I have the most honorable task of sharing, breaking bread with you. And this is an important act of family. When we eat together, when we break bread together, you know, if you look at the scriptures, there was great significance when Jesus broke bread with the disciples. Today, as your humble leader, as your ministers, we are so delighted to break bread with you and let you know that we love you, let you know that you're a big part of this country's future, and to let you know how proud we are of you. Now, Priya said a lot of things that the Ministry of Education is doing, and Pauline, the Ministry of Marine Affairs. But what Minister Manichan did not tell you is that if she is to commission every project we're doing in education, in schools, rehabilitation, whether it's fence, play field, or turn the sod for every new projects we're doing, she'll spend every day in the year, maybe for the next year, doing that. So we're investing heavily in your future because we believe the strongest asset of our country is our human capital, our human asset. And we want every single young person to have an equal opportunity to aspire and to have the best future that they can possibly have in this country. You know, today we celebrate, and Pauline will tell you, that the largest intake to the Army Officers Program, the last Army Officers Program, came from the hinterland and riverine community. And we could have only achieved that because for the first time, our young people in the hinterland and in riverine community are having access to secondary education at a scale they never had before. And as a result of having access to secondary education, they are meeting all the qualification requirement to enter all of these programs. More than 60% of the intake in our nursing program are students from the hinterland and riverine community. And now we're seeing even more students from the hinterland and riverine community in our technical programs. And this is because of access. When I look around this room today, I see the beautiful collection of so many different uniforms. And this tells us his story. But I want you to understand this story. Many of you, your parents, were not less than you. They were not less educated than you. They were not less intelligent than you. But they never had the opportunity you have today. And this opportunity must not be taken for granted. This opportunity that you have today is because we as a government understand how key this is for your own development. And we're going to continue to invest and expand the opportunities for you. But you perhaps have a greater, asset. Because not only are you from different schools, but you're from different communities. And you are also from different backgrounds. And together you're living as a family in the hostel here in Georgetown. And as a family, you're getting to share experiences, build new friendship, and this is what is going to ensure that the Guyana we are building, the one Guyana, is made up of every single community, representation from every single community and every single region. So we are very proud of all of you. This is a remarkable sight, to see. We used to celebrate at one time, one or two hinterland students in the top schools in Georgetown. Today we are seeing hundreds of hinterland and riverine students in the top schools. But more importantly, as Priya said, we don't want you to have to make a decision to leave your family to access better quality education. So we're investing in building new schools, building labs. You'll have some of the best schools in Guyana, state-of-the-art schools, schools with the greatest infrastructure and facilities built in the hinterland, some completing next year and in the next 18 months, some of the best schools. If you look at per capita investment in education, we are investing more per capita in the hinterland and riverine areas. The Ministry of Education also launched an ambitious program of having all their teachers trained and moving from trained teachers to trained graduates. And whilst it was an ambitious program, I'm very delighted that they're well on track of having this completed. All the teachers across the hinterland and all across Guyana will be trained teachers and trained graduates. And we're also now working on building in the technology. You know, we went to Port Kaituma recently to commission a school. And there we saw the access to internet, allowing students to connect to schools in Georgetown, allowing students to connect to learning aid and learning facilities, e-learning. And this is a big part of the Ministry of Education digitization program. So as we come to the end of this year, I want to thank all of you for the sacrifices you're making. And we thought it best that we bring these students together so that we can share a meal together. Not only because of the season, but because we want you to use your individual platform to encourage others, to let others know that you are trailblazers, and that you are going to make the best use of the opportunity available to you so that you can now ensure that those that are coming after you will have good examples to follow, that they will have high standards to follow, and that you will leave a legacy of sacrifice, but one of tremendous success and accomplishment. As you have your hostel life too, I know there are a few things that you want. And whilst we go off on the holidays, Minister Manishan and I will discuss how we will upgrade, and of course Minister Pauline, how we're going to upgrade the facilities around the hostel. So you can have a facility to support sports development. We can have the development of cricket, maybe a hard tarmac, so you can play other forms of sport, volleyball, even when we have the rainy season. And also, we know that you want an art room. So we're going to expand, put in a facility, a prefab building in there, so you can have your art room also. We want to ensure that we give you high standards and a good facility. So we're also going to do a quick, well, we have already completed a quick assessment as to what are the additional upgrades that are required at the hostel, and we're going to invest in those upgrades so we can make your life as easy and comfortable as possible, and we can give you the feeling of being at home. I'm so happy and delighted of this initiative to have this program today. I want to thank again the Ministry of Education and Marine Affairs for bringing all of you together. I'm sorry that at least maybe 10 of the students would have already left. I wish if I was back earlier so that we could have everyone, but we're going to continue to meet and share experiences and live in love and unity. I want to encourage you to support each other, to motivate each other, and to be the best promoters of each other. And with that, you will never ever fail in anything you do. I thank all of you. God bless you. Happy holidays. Give your parents and your family our best wishes and regards, and let them know that we love you guys and we'll do everything to make your lives better and completely fulfilling. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. President. So may I call upon the students who will be taking over from me. Go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. A special good evening to His Excellency Dr. Irfan Ali, the Minister of Education, Priya Manichan, and our Minister of Army Affairs, and also Mr. D'Souza, who's here with us tonight, and everyone who made it possible for each student to be here on this blissful evening. My name is Karana Alexander, and I've been given the honor of introducing the students with our very brief program today. Firstly, I would like to introduce with a poem the twins of the dormitory, Kian and Kellan, who are from Region 9.
Good evening, everyone. I am Keon and he's Kellan, and our poem is entitled Guyana Story. Land of many waters, lush and green, where rivers meet and skies so serene. Golden savannas, wide and free, Guyana, your beauty flows endlessly. From Kaitro's roars to the savannah plains, your spirit shines through sunshine and rains. Rich in culture, stories, and pride, Guyana, your beauty is our nation's guide. Thank you.
Secondly, we have another poem from, where is he? We have another poem from another student from St. Stanislaus, Jason James, for us.
A pleasant good evening, everyone. My poem is entitled The Eternal Majesty of Christmas.
The eternal majesty of Christmas. Beneath the heavens, vast and still, a sacred hush descends at will. Snow cascades, a celestial shroud, adorning earth in a hallowed cloud. The bells resound with sovereign might, a hymn of hope in the velvet night. A resplendent tree with glided glow, a beacon for hearts in frost below. In heartlit rooms where kin convere, a tapestry of love is keenly seen. Through laughter's echo and whispered cheer, the soul of Christmas draws us near. Yet, beyond the revelry and mirth, lies the wonder of a celestial birth. A child foretold in sacred lore arrives to reign forevermore. Through him, the weary find reprieve, a boundless grace for those who believe. His grace ignites a radiant flame, illuminating life in his holy name. Oh, let the season's splendor last, unfettered by time, unchained by the past. For Christmas is not a fleeting day, but the light within to guide our way. May joy ascend and mercy thrive in every heart, his truth alive. For Christmas dwells in hearts sublime, an endless anthem beyond all time. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have a dance by Veronica Lord. She's attending North Georgetown Secondary School, and she came up today from yesterday from Rockstone to perform this dance.
Thank you, Veronica. Lastly, we have a song by our newest students of the dormitory. 4 of them, 4 girls actually. I would like them to come on stage while I get their music ready. And that was the end of our very short program. Lastly, I would like to invite Shaquina Pereira from Georgetown having to do a voting class. Good evening, everyone. His Excellency President Irfan Ali, Minister of Education Priya Manik Chan, Minister of American Affairs Pauline Sukai. On behalf of myself and all the dormitory students, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency President Irfan Ali for graciously inviting us to this wonderful dinner. Thank you for making us feel valued and for giving us a memorable experience that we can all cherish. Your support and encouragement mean a great deal to us, and we truly appreciate all that you do for our Durham and the wider country. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite Minister of Education and Minister Pauline Sukai for sashing.